That was the first real miracle in the story.
Could you talk to us about that moment where I know you were led to actually just throw some stuff into a car and drive to actually start helping people?
The idea began over a pint of beer with my brother in our local pub. And we'd been watching very moving news bulletins about the war that was 1992 unfolding in the former Yugoslavia. And we knew that part of the world. And we just felt moved. We just said to each other, could we just do something to help those people who've become refugees there? And we just began asking people, could you give us donations of food and clothing? Before we had any kind of real plan, we'd loaded this old truck full of these gifts, and we drove over to Bosnia-Herzegovina and delivered them into a refugee camp. And I always say that was the first real miracle in the story. It was the first time that my brother Fergus and I ever hatched a plan over a pint of beer that actually happened. But when I got home, I discovered God had a very different plan, because people kept on giving. They wouldn't stop. And the little shed that I borrowed off my father here was full to the rafters with food and clothing. And so I prayed about it, and I gave up my job, and I sold my house. And I said to God, I'll keep doing this as long as people keep giving and as long as there's a need. And in some ways, that's our story.